Good morning everybody and welcome back to your irregularly scheduled program. In this series, we're chronicling every change to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters anime I've managed to find while watching the original Japanese version and English for Kids dub side by side. Since it's been a while, links to episodes 1, 2, and 3 are in the description if you need to catch up. Since dialogue in general is heavily rewritten, dialogue changes will only be covered if they change the context of the scene or I personally find them noteworthy. Additionally, I won't be repeating changes that carry over from prior episodes, such as changes to character names or the replaced music and sound effects. And keep in mind, what constitutes a quote-unquote change is pretty subjective, so don't take the actual number too seriously. Plus, keep in mind, I'm personally not a fluent Japanese speaker. While I do know some Japanese, I'm working with heavy help from both the official and unofficial subtitles. Apologies if I ever make any mistakes in the nuances of the dialogue. With that out of the way, let's get this 2-year-long boat trip over with and finally enter Duelist Kingdom in episode 4. Number 1. During the opening shot, several extra lines are given to Yuki and Joey about finding Yuki's grandpa, likely to give extra context for new viewers. Number 2. When Honda and Tristan are worried about being found out as stowaways, Tristan suggests swimming back. Honda is only a scaredy cat, not an idiot. Number 3. Japanese Yuki feels responsible for Jonochi's plunge into the ocean for his grandpa's Exodia cards, with Jonochi reassuring him it was all Haga's fault. English Yuki places the blame directly on Weevil from the start. Number 4. In the English version, all dialogue about or spoken by Weevil is infested with bug puns. Number 5. Ryota Kajiki has been renamed Mako Tsunami. Number 6. The speech given by Japanese Pegasus is almost entirely focused on explaining Duelist Kingdom's rules, while English Pegasus fills up much of his speech with non-specific dramatics.
それではルールを説明しましょう。デュエルはすべてデュエルモンスターズのカードによって行われます。ライフポイントは2000。プレイヤーへの直接攻撃は禁止です。
You stand before me, the world's greatest duelists. But come tournament's end, only one shall be crowned King of Games. I implore you all to assemble your dueling decks with care, with creativity, and with cunning.
He totally skips over details like life points, the inability to directly attack opponents, and Duelist Kingdom's 48-hour time limit. Near the end, English Pegasus even hints at there being extra rules he didn't mention, though based on the episode's context, he was likely only referring to the field power bonus. Number 7. English Pegasus promises that earning 10 star chips permits you to battle him in one final duel, which is unmentioned in Japanese and is technically false. Gathering the star chips is only the first step, you'd still have to win the finals. Number 8. While Japanese Yuki is focused on the rules, English Yuki contemplates circumventing the entire arc by sneaking into the castle to rescue Grandpa, but decides there are too many guards. Number 9. Only in the Japanese version does Yuki promise his grandpa that he'll beat Pegasus's shadow power. Number 10. In Japanese, Jonochi apologizes for making Yuki lose a star chip, and Yuki reassures him. In English, this is changed and taken a step further. Joey offers the star chip back to Yuki, who declines and reminds Joey he needs the prize money for his sister. Number 11. When Taya and Tristan encourage Joey, they softball it and specifically tell him to work his way up and avoid experienced duelists. Their original Japanese dialogue was more simply encouraging. Number 12. English Yuki vocally challenges Weevil to a duel immediately on sight.
Weevil! Weevil! I challenge you to a duel! Hey, wait!
While in Japanese, Haga runs away before he can get the chance.
Haga-kun!
Number 13. Japanese Yuki spends more time wondering why Haga is running away, and more specifically wonders why they need an entire island just to play some card games. English Yuki is more vague, realizing Haga's running away has something to do with the new rules, but doesn't figure out more than that. Number 14. In Japanese, after the group is caught up, Haga explicitly challenges Yuki to a duel. This means Yuki and Weevil's roles as challenger and challengee are reversed in the English version. Number 15. The magical girl transformation scene plays out in full in English, but a shortened version plays in Japanese. Number 16. Since their roles have been reversed, the tone of the pre-battle exchange is different. Japanese Yuki praises Haga for challenging him head-on, while English Yuki mocks him for running away.
Haga, 俺と対決する気になったことは褒めてやるぜ。
お前を最初に潰しておけば、あとは楽勝だからな。
望むところだぜ。
All right, Weevil. Time to find out if you're as good at dueling as you are at running away.
Was I simply running away or cleverly weaving you into my web?
It's time to duel!
Number 17. In Japanese, Haga yells
デュエルスタート!
the trigger word to summon the arena. In English, Weevil yells
As you wish!
and uses his magic psychic powers to summon the arena instead. Number 18. In Japanese, Haga reveals the name of the arena, the Duel Ring. It remains unnamed in English. Number 19. With dramatic flair, Japanese Yugi bets his life as a duelist, referring to his deck. English Yugi specifically bets his deck from the beginning. Number 20. In Japanese, Haga regrets throwing away Exodia upon finding out Yugi is betting his deck. Exodia is unmentioned in English. Number 21. The English version ups the ante with the gag downplaying Hanzo and Honda. In Japanese, Jonochi simply introduces them as friendly sidekicks. In English,
And these two are trespassers.
Number 22. In English, one of the onlookers doesn't seem to think much of Yugi, referring to him as a new kid who doesn't stand a chance against the regional champ. In Japanese, they're more excited that they can witness such an elite duel. Number 23. Killer Bee has been renamed Killer Needle. Number 24. A shot of Haga talking has been extended in the English version, giving Weevil more time to speak. Number 25. In English, Weevil only describes the field as 1 part forest, 1 part wasteland. In Japanese, he's more specific. The field is 80% forest, 20% wasteland, though this distinction doesn't change the math for the actual battle. Number 26. In the Japanese version, as was hinted at in both prior episodes, Pegasus directly told Haga about the field power bonus the duel rings provide, this information being Haga's reward for winning the prior tournament. In the English version, he instead states that he only knew this because at some point off screen, he, paraphrased, stole the rules, admonishing Yugi for not being smart enough to do the same. Number 27. Several lines are changed for the rest of the episode, with multiple characters accusing Weevil of being a cheater pumpkin eater. Number 28. When explaining how he figured out the field power bonus, English Yugi says they were taken to this island specifically because this island is special and has every type of field imaginable. In Japanese, the island itself isn't special. Playing on a big island in general just happens to give them plenty of location choices. Number 29. Heracles Beetle has been renamed Hercules Beetle. Yes, that counts, I'm a stickler. Number 30. The attack power of Hercules Beetle is incorrectly listed as 1200 on the photoshopped card. Also, it's a bull. Number 31. Gremlin has been renamed Feral Imp. Number 32. Japanese Yugi immediately realizes as soon as it happens, monsters receiving a field power bonus negate any extra magic attack from an opponent without the field power bonus. English Yugi needs Weevil to explain it for him. Number 33. Instead of simply saying the field power bonus gives Haga's deck the advantage, Tristan declares,
"Yeah, but it's not exactly like it can just be turned off,"
for seemingly no reason. Number 34. For once, the English version goes into more depth with the rules. English Yugi explains that he won't lose life points if a card in defense position is defeated, which isn't directly mentioned in Japanese. Number 35. With Japanese Yugi playing defense, Haga mocks him, suspecting he may have just beaten Kaiba by dumb luck.
お前が会話に勝ったなんてまぐれだったんじゃないのか?
This isn't mentioned in English. Number 36. In Japanese, Haga's basic insect combo is given extra emphasis. Haga had been anticipating it, and Yugi calls back to Haga using the combo to win the prior tournament. This emphasis is dropped in English. Number 37. A shot of Yuki just before basic insect's attack is extended ever so slightly to let it fade out into the added commercial break. Number 38. Only in the English version, Weevil reveals that he has some sort of drive to get revenge against Yugi for all the bugs he's presumably killed over the course of his life. It was probably just dramatic flair, but just to be safe, I'm taking him at face value. Number 39. Yugi's destroyed monster is named Griffor in Japanese, but remains unnamed in English. Number 40. Japanese Yugi is regretfully forced to continue playing defense, while English Yugi is more reserved. For the rest of the episode, Japanese Yugi seems to be on the ropes with every play. By contrast, English Yugi speaks about how things are going exactly according to plan with an extremely confident look of frustration.
ターンごとに僕のモンスターが増えてくぜ。
ダメだ。俺の手札にはモンスターカードが。
That's right, Weevil. Put all your monsters on the field. That's exactly what I'm counting on.
Number 41. Matching Yugi's emotional tone, Yugi's friends in Japanese feel his struggle, while in English they admire his confidence.
このままじゃ敵の数が増える一方じゃない。
んなこと言ったって遊戯の攻撃は封じられてんだ。
Just look at our Yugi. He's so confident up there.
I know. When he's dueling, it's like he becomes a totally different guy.
Number 42. Though difficult to see, the artwork on level 2 power boost has been changed. Number 43. The artwork on Hercules Beetle and Basic Insect is reversed on Yugi's monitor, likely a photoshopping error when flipping the artwork. Their depiction here conflicts with all other shots in the episode. Number 44. Haga doesn't say what his face down card is in Japanese, leaving Honda and Jonochi to theorize it's a trap card. In English, Weevil explicitly states it's a trap card while playing it. Number 45. In Japanese, Haga wants Yugi to attack him and activate the trap card, which he name drops privately as Parasite Worm. In English, his strategy is specifically to keep Yugi on the defensive. Number 46. In Japanese, Haga suspects Yugi's face down card is a magic card Yugi played as a bluff, rather than a trap card. In English, Weevil is literally too busy to notice Yugi played the card at all. Matching this, in Japanese, he later discovers it wasn't a bluff, and in English, he's surprised to learn the card Yugi placed in a trap slot wasn't a monster card. Number 47. For whatever reason, Kamakira has been photoshopped into Sagi the Dark Clown. How does that even happen? Number 48. Holy Barrier Mirror Force has been shortened to simply Mirror Force. Number 49. Haga is angered that Yugi managed to outsmart him, while Weevil is angered that Yugi obliterated his beautiful bugs. I'll play a trap card in defense position. Number 50. English Yugi sneaks in more insults, calling Weevil a liar and a cheat.
He obliterated my army of beautiful bugs. How dare he?
You're a liar and a cheat, Weevil, but it was your overconfidence that allowed me to get the best of you. Your insects are decimated, your life points are low, and as you yourself said before, you have used up all your monsters.
Meanwhile, in a callback to the earlier line, Japanese Yugi throws Haga's own insult back at him.
Yuki, 僕の戦略のさらに裏をかいていたのか。
どうやらお前が日本一になれたことこそまぐれだったようだな。自分の策に溺れて俺のカードを読み間違えるようじゃ。はっきり言うぜ、ハガ。お前弱いだろ。
Number 51. The Japanese episode ends after Yugi's turnabout, fading on his reinvigorated face. The English episode, however, isn't over yet, adding in a couple lines with extra footage pulled from episode 5, setting up a cliffhanger as fast as possible and adding in the text, "To be continued." Episode 4 ends with 51 counted changes, bringing the total series count to 212. Of course, if there are any I missed or mistakes I made, let me know in the comments so they can be corrected in episode 5. Which, going at our current rate, will be uploaded in about... Calculator just says null. See you then. Special thanks to all Patreon backers, including Andrew Seibert, the friendly resident of Subcon Forest, Mrs. Ekman, Leslam, RB Drock, Solon Zero, Alexander Botkin, Chris Nate, Onyu, Chosen Muffin, Rira, the bass singer, Vincent Hall, Vincent YT, Yellow Alert, Alex Nelson, and Non42, Lively Leader, Pencil Twist, The Quacky Gamer, Backsoid, Jason Ilges, Luminescent Dragon, Z-Master, Ashley, Praetor, Faith, Lane, Robert Leishman, Rory Kelly. Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal. Goopy Fella, Crustacean Creek, Queen Sapphire, Plum Sweater, Cam the Can 1, Nathaniel Kalita, 8-Bit Mischievous, Blake Long, Celestial Cookie, Drill Commander, Xander Kozak, Ace of Heartsu, Alex Likes to Eat, Doomtaker, Epic Evan 921, Jorb, Khaled Cater, Maverick Swordsman, Misfunctional, Procrastinating Destiny, Rundum Goy, Shadow Murloc, Super Davio, Trent Long, Yield Foreign, Aaron Bailey, Alistair Echoes, Brandon Jessup, Complacent Moon, Epic Antos, Game Champ says trans rights are human rights, Gussios, I have the power of God and anime on my side, I'm sorry for butchering the next guy's name, John Frary, Multicore, Periodic Science, Fooey, The Green Scorpion, Zoe, Boomboxy, Christopher Gunderson, Dino Nerd Ghost, John Miller, Curbs D50, Lero Rario, Santiago Zavars, SNS Main, Star Captain Eli Shava of Clan Ghost Bear, Andrew D. Wood, Onday, Bragger Jester, Britfake, Chroma, Danzarios. Drawn by AJ's Haha Funny Meme Name, Kid, Platypoo115, Ryan Green, Sans from Undertale, Sploot, The Nonchalant Nacho. This challenge was a Tatas, Very Gucci, Wave It, Yop Alonzo, and Zan Dragon. Let me know how much you hate anime in the comments below and get out of my house.